Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So the market closed on strength on Thursday, and in the overnight session, we simply balanced within a range. The market found responsive sellers at the 38.5 to 40.5 resistance, and that's going to continue to be active here heading into the open. On the smaller time frames, if ES is holding above 30.5 to 32.5, the pre-market support, then that would signal the continued bullishness from Thursday, and the market can then continue to balance and retest 38.5 to 40.5 and possibly even make a run for the 45 to 47.5 area where responsive sellers can still defend. On the downside, in the event of a break below 30.5 to 32.5, responsive buyers can still be active as long as we're not seeing strong downside momentum and overall broad market weakness. So in the event of a break below 30.5 to 32.5, we can still get buyers active in the market at the 20 to 22 initial support and possibly even ahead of it, depending on how the market is shaping up in real time. We have the gap fill at 28.50, and if we're not seeing a whole lot of weakness on the broader market, the AD is holding up well, and we're not getting a whole lot of downside momentum, then even around the gap fill area, we can get the buy side active, and from there we can balance within a range. The other thing to keep in mind today is that most of the other major world markets are closed today in observance of Easter. So the UK, Hong Kong, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, a lot of major markets are actually not open today, and that can result in lighter volume. Now, volume is not correlated to direction. It's really more indicative of the range potential of the day. So it doesn't mean that the market can't still put in some sort of short-term directional move here today. It just means that the range potential for the day overall can be somewhat limited because of the lighter volume. And that's something just to be mindful of and keep an eye on. If the market starts running on decent volume, then that's what we have to focus on. But it's definitely something to bear in mind that a lot of the world markets are closed, and that can limit the range potential that we see today, but it doesn't really have any effect on which side is dominant in control or the directionality in the market. So that's really the context right now heading into the open. Again, if the market's holding above 30.5 to 32.5, it tells us that the bullishness from Thursday is carrying over and the buyers are maintaining control. From there, if we can break above 34.50, that's a level to keep in mind. That would be a confirmation that we are getting continued strength, and it can lead to a test of 38.5 to 40.5 and possibly even 45 to 47.50. It's unlikely that we're going to see a balanced breakout above 45 to 47.50 today, but that's something we'll have to gauge and determine in real time. On the downside, 20 to 22, the previous V pocket 17, those are spots for buyers to be active. The final area would be 13 quarter to 15 quarter, but ideally you want to see the market holding above 17 and 20 to 22. If the market fails at 17 or 20 to 22, then the 13 quarter to 15 quarter zone would call for caution, and it's something that we'll have to determine in real time whether it's worthwhile to trade at that zone or simply skip it and wait for the market to really get exhausted before re-engaging on the long side. But that's again something we'll have to determine off the open in real time to see how the day is developing at that point. But ideally, you want to see ES holding above 17 and 20 to 22, even in the event of a break below pre-market support. So those are main thoughts heading into the open. Let's see if the buy side can maintain short-term control here, and we'll take it from there.